let's look at this WAEC question. Question A, Roman figure 1 says that construct a rectangle which has a diagonal 70 long and one side 35 long. And Roman figure 2 says that from the rectangle constructed, a 1A Roman figure 1, construct a square equal in area on the left side of the rectangular width. Okay, so what we are asked to do here is to construct a rectangle whose diagonal and a side are given, and then we're asked to construct a square that is equal in area to the rectangle that we construct in question A Roman figure 1, and we should place it on the left side of the width of the rectangle. So let's see how this construction can be done. So what we are to do first is to draw a horizontal line like this. So we have this horizontal line. Okay, so on this horizontal line, we are going to take a measurement of 70 millimeters. Okay, so starting from here, so I have this to be 0, and then I have my 7 at this point here. Okay, so I'm going to label this point. I'm going to call this point. So this is point A here, and I'll call this point, I'll call it point C. Then the next thing that I'm going to do is to bisect this distance AC. So I will take my compass, so put the pin or the compass here at A and extend the pen point to a convenient radius more than half of AC. So draw an arc up here, and then you draw an arc down here. So with the same radius and center C, so put the pin at center C here. Okay, put the pin at center C and draw an arc up and also draw an arc down. Alright, so we are going to draw a line passing through the point of intersection of the arcs, and that will be a bisector of line AC. So we set the ruler like this, and then we draw a line through the point of intersection of the arcs. Okay, so this is the bisector of line AC. So let's call this point, let's call it point O. Okay, so this is point O here. The next thing that we are going to do is to draw a circle. So we are going to put the pin at center hole here, and then we extend the pen point to point C or point A, then we turn it round. So we turn it round to obtain a circle. So if we go this way, so here we have a circle. So this is the circle. So having obtained this circle, so the next thing that we are going to do is that we are going to take a measurement of 35 millimeters, as one side that is given to us is 35 millimeters long. So take a measurement of 35 millimeters here. So here is 35 millimeters. Then take the pin, so put it at this point A here, so make an arc up here on the circle, and then with the same radius, so put the pin here at point C, and also so we draw an arc down here on the circle. So what we have here now, we have we are going to join this point together to obtain the rectangle. So this gives us the rectangle by this. Okay, we have the rectangle, so we are joining this point together. So we also join this point together, and then we join these 2 points together like this. So here we have these 2 points like this. Okay, and then so also we join these 2 points, we join them together. So this point, we join them together. So this is point B. So this is point B here. So here we have this to point B, and this is point C. So here we have the rectangle. We have answered question A as we are instructed. Now let's answer question A Roman figure 2. We have answered question A Roman figure 1. Now let's answer question A Roman figure 2. So what we are to do in this case is we're asked to draw the square on the left side of the rectangle. Okay, so what we are to do is that we are going to extend this line. So extend this line AC. So we extend this line AC in this direction. So we extend it to this side like this. Okay, then we are going to take the compass. Okay, we take the compass, put the pin or the compass here at point A, and extend the pen point to point B here. Extend the pen point to B. Okay, so then from this point we are going to draw an arc. So we draw an arc, so touching this AC extended. So this particular point, I will call it point E. So this is point E here. Okay, here we have point E. Then the next thing that we are going to do is that we are going to bisect distance AC. We bisect, distance CE. We are bisecting distance CE from here to here. So we bisect distance CE. So with the pinpoint of the compass at point E here, so I'm going to extend the pen point to a radius more than half of CE. So I'll draw an arc up here, okay? Then we draw an arc down here like this, okay? Then I'll put the pin here at this point C here, okay? Then I'm going to draw an arc. So I need to, okay, so we have this arc here and then we have it here, okay? So I need to come back to point E to make sure that these arcs intersect each other. So I go like this, so we have this now. So I can see the arc. We have two arcs here that are very close, but the one I need is what is the one that I have here. So I'm going to join the point of intersection of these arcs together. So let's set the ruler like this, okay? So join the point of intersection of the arcs together. So we have this, okay? So draw it like this, okay? So this is the bisector of CE. So this particular one is bisector of CE. So what are we to do with this? So this point now, I'm going to call it point P, okay? So I'll call this point here, I'll call it point P. Then what we have to do next is that we put the pin or the compass at point P and extend the pen point to point E or point C, any of the two, like this, okay? So then we are going to draw a semicircle on CE. So we go this way. So here we have this semicircle, okay? Oh, something happened here. Oh, so I need to go back. So I think the work will look somehow rough, okay? But I have what I need here. So this is what I need. I need this semicircle. So the pen was adjusted when I was turning it, okay? So that's why, okay? So we have the semicircle, okay? So then, so the next thing that we are going to do is that we are going to extend. So we are extending, so we are going to extend this line AB. So extend line AB to meet the semicircle. So just extend like this, touching the semicircle at this point. So this particular point here, I'm going to call it point F. So this is point F here. So this line AF is a side of the square that we are asked to construct that will be equal in area to the rectangle. So this line AF is one of the sides of the square that will be equal in area to this rectangle. So what we have to do now is that we put the pin of the compass here at point A, extend the pen point to point F here, okay? Then we take it down here, we make an arc here on this line. This is the second side, okay? So let's call this side, so EFG. So this is point G here, okay? So then, so with the same radius of AF, put the pin here at point B, put it at point G. So put the pin here at point G. So make an arc up here, okay? Then with the same radius, so put the pin here at point F here, and then make an arc here like this, okay? So we have this point. So this is point H here. So okay, so what we are going to do now, so to form the square, so join this point GH together. So we join GH together like this. So here we have this, okay? Then we join FH together. So join FH together like this with a straight line. So we have this, okay? So here we have what we have, a square that is equal in area to the given rectangle. So it's as simple as I've done it here. So all you have to do is to practice this, become a master at this work. So thank you, keep on practicing, and God bless you.